First up here at 6 o'clock, it's a problem still lingering long after the pandemic. A Riverview man has been sentenced in connection with defrauding the Small Business Administration. Prosecutors say this was a textbook case as well. Fox 13's Kylie Jones joins us in our newsroom with more on how the state is still uncovering COVID-19 relief fraud. Kylie.
And Mark, unfortunately, FBI investigators say these fraud cases are still rampant. Earlier this year, we told you the U.S. Attorney's Office isn't done prosecuting these cases. And most recently, like you just saw, one Tampa Bay man was involved in one of these cases worth close to $100,000. We may be years removed from the COVID-19 pandemic, but millions of dollars worth of fraud is still being uncovered.
It's unfortunate that people took advantage of the situation and committed so much fraud in taking money that was designed to help small businesses that were being crushed by the pandemic.
A Riverview man was sentenced recently. The U.S. Attorney's Office of Florida's Middle District says Alexander Ali defrauded the Small Business Administration of more than $82,000. Investigators say he applied for an economic injury disaster loan.
There was both fraud in the application, fraud in how there was money used, and then fraud in the cover-up.
The district's COVID-19 fraud task force discovered that Ali's business wasn't in operation when he applied for the loan and hadn't been since before the pandemic.
Unfortunately, we've discovered anytime there's a government program to get out money, there's fraudsters who take advantage of it.
As of April, the U.S. Attorney's Office has prosecuted 81 defendants for COVID-19 fraud violations, with losses totaling $86 million.
People will create fake businesses or create, fake payroll tax forms, for example.
Forensic accountants with the FBI uncover these cases, tracing bank statements, withdrawals, and major purchases after someone cashes in on the relief money.
You can tell from the time the money was deposited into the account and go from there, maybe check the balance that was before this deposit.
Prosecutors say they're still uncovering new cases, no matter how big or small.
Probably every federal agency and most of the state agencies now are working on some COVID fraud cases because it is so pervasive in terms of the number of people involved and the amount of money that was lost in this fraud.
Prosecutors say a lot of suspects in these COVID relief fraud cases were linked to other types of fraud cases. Mark.
Jones in our newsroom. Kylie, thanks much.